Christ, hands down, is the greatest of all time. I mean, who else you know was both human and divine? Healed the sick and gave sight to the blind. My God. Born from a virgin young lady. Greats try to follow him, and he was the first to wear the 12 on his back. Tom Brady. Be like Mike? Nah, I'm trying to be like Christ. Trying to figure out when the last time a pair of J's ever saved my life. He's so great he chose to come down and die on the cross and hang solo. And he did it with the world on his heart, like a United Nations polo. Google it. Love goes out further than the eyes can see, with his arms stretched out wide, further than the ball player from Milwaukee. Giannis, Adonis, all them Greek guys can't compare. When it comes to talking that GOAT talk with my God, it ain't even fair.
Let's talk about GOAT status. If we're gonna talk about a GOAT, greatest of all time, let me take you back to a time where a king didn't need 7 rings or a standing ovation, because at the snap of his fingers, life was brought into formation. From riches to rags, he came down to our level, and when he hit the scene, he changed the scenery and met diversity with serenity. Jesus, who gives sight to the blind, who moves addiction from the minds of many, clears the path in the midst of adversary, and it's so legendary how he brings life from death, silences the storm in a single breath. And in his last breath, as he bled red, he said, "It is finished." Death and all its powers diminished. So we could stand here today and say, death, where is your sting? Couldn't even last 3 days in the ring with the King of Kings. And those are just a few ways that he saved the game. You can't even compare him like you do Jordan and James. He's the best MVP that continues to go down in history. So go ahead and write that down in your documentaries.
We spend our days in chains, carried on the shoulders of Christ the way the Cavs were on LeBron James. Let's talk GOAT status. I mean, I've been a Kobe fan since forever, but my G.O.A.T been G.O.D. Let me get it together if we talking about the greatest ever. You know, GOAT status. Is it a contest between my God and anyone else? Don't make me laugh with your pointless matches. Televised games are like a Sunday service. I'm watching Kyrie handle the rock better than I handle my problems and struggle to find purpose. I pass it off to God and ask him to get me that game winner, despite the fact I've been a born sinner. Easy bucket. Are you kidding me? Do you see my best player? I said let's talk GOAT status. I gotta keep it in God's hands. I know he gonna make it. In addition to God's army, and the enemy couldn't take it. I said GOAT status. How couldn't you see that you don't got a player touching my G.O.D? GOAT status. GOAT status.